Hello, here is Sarah, and today I show you my 10 cards made with the Love from Lizi November 2020 card kit. I'm sorry for the late English version of my video, but I really hope you enjoyed it and like the cards that I've made. As always, I have linked all down below in my description box, so feel free to use these links. For my card number 1, I stamped a sentiment from my stash, and then I glued down my little panel onto some designer paper, and I wrapped around some of the ribbon from the kit. And then I glued everything down onto my card base. The sentiment, by the way, means deepest sympathy, herzliches Beileid in German. And I have used one of the ephemera pieces and some of these glitter enamel dots. And this is the finished card. For my card number 2, I stamped another sentiment from my stash onto some white cardstock from Lizi. And then I used this piece of pattern paper from the kit, and I cut out a frame, and then I glued this down onto this sheet of acetate, this special acetate sheet. Cut away all the excess from the acetate, and then I used the sequins. The sentiment means best wishes to your birthday, alles Gute zum Geburtstag. And then I glued down my frame and my acetate, and I glued my shaker piece onto my card base. Then I used some of the ephemera pieces from the kit to create a little scene onto my card. And this is the finished card. For card number 3, I stamped another sentiment. Lass dich feiern. That means let's celebrate. And here I glued down some of the pattern paper directly onto my card base in a diagonal way, and cut away all the excess from the back from my card. And then I used these peel-off stickers from the peel-off sticker add-on set. And then I colored in my little penguin that I've stamped with some Memento ink, and I colored it in with some Copic markers. The cardstock that I used for this is from Lizi, and this is the special cardstock to use with especially alcohol markers. After I colored in my penguin, I used my scissors and fussy cut it out. Or him. And then cut out my sentiment. Next, I glued down my sentiment with some liquid glue. And then I used some foam adhesive to glue down my penguin. And to finish my card, I used these enamel glitter dots from the kit. And here is my finished card. For card number 4, I used this die from the kit. And I also used these ephemera foxes and glued them down. And so I have a heart shape behind them. And then I stamped and embossed another sentiment from my stash with some silver embossing powder from Lizi. And then I used a leftover scrap piece of pattern paper from the kit. And I also used some other paper and some peel-off stickers from the add-on peel-off sticker set. And then I glued all down with some liquid glue and again used these beautiful enamel dots. And with some foam adhesive I glued down my foxes and the sentiment. And this is the finished card. For card number 5, I used a sentiment from the kit, but I only use the word baby. And I used one of my Stampin' Up markers to do this. And then I fussy cut out one of the polar bears from the designer paper. And I also used one ephemera polar bear. Sorry. And then I wrapped some of the ribbon around my pattern paper and I glued all down with some liquid glue onto my card base. I also tied myself a bow with the ribbon and glued this down. And then I used this ephemera igloo. And I also glued down this baby. And I stamped a hello. This is the German version, hallo. And with some foam adhesive I glued down my little bears. And this is the finished card. For card number 6, I used this leftover pattern paper from a previous card and wrapped around some of the ribbon from the kit. Then glued it all down onto my card base. With some liquid glue. Then I cut away the excess paper, glued down a ribbon, a bow, and then I stamped this little penguin and this hallo, and also the baby, but this time in a pink. And then I fussy cut out this penguin, glued it onto my card with some foam adhesive, and with some liquid glue I glued down this hello and also the baby. And then I used these glitter enamel dots from the kit, and this is the finished card. For card number 7 I stamped a sentiment: get well soon, in German gute Besserung. And then I used leftover pattern paper again on this card. And I also used these peel-off stickers from the peel-off sticker add-on set. And then I cut away all the excess from the back from the card, and I glued down my sentiment, and I also glued down this bear ephemera piece, and this is the finished card. For card number 8 I stamped again a sentiment from my stash with some Versamark ink and embossed it with silver embossing powder from Lizi again. And then I glued down some pattern paper, and I also used these die again from the kit. I cut out from 2 cardstocks and glued them together, and then I used this ephemera piece and glued down my sentiment, danke, thank you. And then I used this glitter enamel dots. And this is the finished card. For card number 9 I used the leftover paper and I make some marks with my pencil onto the card base, and then I stamped a sentiment from the kit, this Merry Christmas sentiment. I heat embossed it with some powder from Lizi, and then I used these little trees and stamped them with some Versamark onto my card base and let the ink dry. And so I have a very pretty pattern in the background. Then I stamped this deer and colored it in with Copics again. And then I glued down my frame piece with some foam adhesive. And then I glued down my deer. And I used some of the wood trees. And this is the finished card. For card number 10, I used this really cute pattern paper piece and cut away the excess paper from the back, and then I used some of the peel-off stickers from the add-on peel-off sticker set. And then I die cut out this winter wishes sentiment from the kit again twice and glued all down onto my card base. And so I have a little shadow effect with this black in the back and white in the front. And I used some of the enamel dots again from the kit, and this is the finished card. And then I have to do a bonus card because this kit, I really like it. I really love this kit. I have to do a bonus card, and so I have used this piece of paper. This is the front paper from the package, and I used this as a frame, and I used one of the acetate sheets from the kit, and then I colored in my fox with Copics. And then I used the sequins and glued down my frame. This is a 6 by 6 inch card, by the way. And then I glued down my fox onto my card, and this is the finished bonus card. Now you can see all cards again. I really hope you like them, and if you like, you can read down below in the comments which one is your favorite card. I really love all the cards because I really love this kit. I have used the peel-off sticker sets from November's add-on peel-off sticker sets. Then I've used the embossing powders from Lizi, the Very Vanilla and the Silver Dollar one. And here are all the Copics that I've used to color in my pictures. And then I have used these two markers. I've used StazOn, Versamark, Memento and Versafine ink. And I have used this stamp set from Altenew from my German sentiments and also this sentiment set from Stampin' Up. Here are all the leftovers. I have many pattern papers left. I have 10 full sheets. I have ephemeras, the peel-off stickers. Sequins are empty. I have these wood trees, ribbon, I have these enamel dots left, the dies, and the stamp set. I hope you enjoyed my video and see you soon. Bye!